we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, John Parker Romo, now to get us started.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Adoree Jackson on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Set. Trimmer.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
180.
Barkley, inside handoff. And room there to work it inside the 25. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Escaping the pressure right.
Hurts fumbles it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
And looking to throw, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
For the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Robinson up the middle.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Jalen Carter in on that tackle. 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 44 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have
Hurts fumbles it.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Hurts. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll throw with Penix. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, well, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
Looking to throw, Penix. That's complete to Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. to the air. Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang 19.
Penix working out of the gun here.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 75, pass the 60, pass the 60. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jamal Agnew in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Jamal Agnew. And he won't quite take it all the way, but still what a return. He gets that to the 10.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun, it's Penix.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
from 10 yards out.
And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
To Barkley on the check down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back to throw now on first down. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 10 more there and another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
At the Falcons' 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they have to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They begin the drive with Robinson.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
John Parker Romo.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
They run. Robinson.
Reed Blankenship delivering the hit.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, check that. Check.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Over the middle, caught by London.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard.